Did you know? Older adults are a growing population in the US as well as a rising target for fraud. While fraud affects every generation differently, the Federal Trade Commission reports people aged 60 and older experience higher median fraud losses than those younger, and those over 80 have the highest losses of all age groups. Just in the US alone, there were roughly 7.8 million financial elder abuse cases in 2021 and 2022, with fraud losses topping in at more than $273 billion. As we prepare for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, recognized each year on June 15th, it's important to identify our unique positions in protecting our loved ones in this vulnerable population from financial abuse. Elder financial abuse, also known as elder financial exploitation, refers to the unauthorized or improper use of an older person's finances or assets for the benefit of someone other than that person. It involves taking advantage of an elderly individual's diminished capacity or vulnerability to manipulate or exploit them financially. The exploiter can be a professional correspondent, caregiver, neighbor, friend, or family member, and it's a complex operation that can take on many different forms, including directly stealing money, valuables, or financial documents, charging too much for benefits or services, failing to repay money they owe, online dating and romance scams, engaging in deceptive practices to trick seniors into providing personally identifiable information, handing over money, or signing documents against their best interests. Scams targeting older adults making false promises or financial returns, prizes or winnings as a ruse to extract their personal information or garner money. Manipulating elderly individuals into modifying their financial arrangements, powers of attorney, or wills. And instances of caregiver exploitation where an individual exploits the trust and dependence of an older adult by misusing their funds or assets for personal gain using deceptive practices. As with most scams, there are a few proactive steps seniors can take to avoid victimization, including being suspicious of unsolicited phone calls, texts, mail, and door-to-door sales offerings, not providing personal or financial information over the phone, internet, or through the mail unless they initiated the contact and have verified the validity of the company and individual with whom they are speaking, talking over investments with a friend, family member, or trusted and reputable financial advisor, requiring everything agreed to in writing, not paying in advance for services, not paying for products or services with gift cards or cryptocurrency, being leery of sweepstakes or contests whose returns sound too good to be true, being cautious if someone is trying to sell something in secret or pushing for immediate action, as these are common scam tactics, shredding all credit card receipts, bank statements, and financial information, ordering copies of credit reports and reviewing them annually for suspicious activity, and keeping antivirus, malware, and security software up to date. It's also important for family and friends to be on the lookout for signs of possible financial abuse. In addition to becoming educated on the various types of payment scams in the industry, which you can do by listening to our other videos in our library, there are other possible warning signs, including missing funds or the sudden disappearance of valuable possessions, an unanticipated transfer of funds or assets to another individual unexpectedly making financial decisions on the older adult's behalf, unexplained account transfers or withdrawals, the unexpected appearance of a new friend that will not leave the elderly individual's side or seems to prompt their behavior and activity, suspicious signatures on legal documents or checks, or reported attempts by an individual to attempt to get bank account or social security numbers of the older adult. As older Americans increasingly become the target of scams, theft, and fraud, many organizations, including the CFPB, have issued guidance, requirements, and recommendations to fight back against the so-called crime of the 21st century that all financial institutions should address. Financial institutions should develop and maintain internal policies and procedures for protecting elder account holders, including training requirements, detection and monitoring techniques, and reporting procedures to the appropriate federal, state, and local entities. There are a variety of resources offered by the CFPB and FDIC that can assist in your education and mitigation programs. It's important to note that while most states have implemented some sort of reporting requirement, some states have stricter requirements than others. It's critical to know the reporting requirements of each state in which you operate. Elder financial abuse is one topic we should come together as a community to address. Consider collaborating with senior service organizations, community initiatives, and state and local agencies to offer educational programs and distribute informational materials to older account holders on preventing elder financial abuse. If you suspect financial elder abuse, it's critical to report it to the proper authorities, including your specific state agency for adult protective services and local district attorney's office. You will be treated with understanding and respect and provided with recommendations for next steps. Try to include as much information as possible in your report, such as who was involved in the incident, who observed what occurred, when it took place, and where, a description of the alleged financial abuse and any related neglect, the elderly individual's health conditions or disabilities, including possible memory loss or decision-making difficulties. The DOJ provides an elder fraud hotline to help with resources and with filing complaints to the IC3 at 833-FRAUD-11. That's 833-372-8311. As always, if someone is in immediate harm, you should call 911 or your local police or sheriff's office. Stay on top of other scams by watching our other fraud-focused videos on romance scams, human trafficking, and identity theft. Have a video you'd like to see? Drop it in the comments section below. If you have a question about payments, reach out to us via phone, email, or website chat. And stay safe out there.